Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookham here. Season's greetings to everybody. Just want to do a very quick and short video. After popular demand, I have decided to place the very rare collection of heavy duty series by Mike Mensah online as ebooks. And we have the original publication actually was in the 1970s of heavy duty. The new heavy duty, which is shown here, which was published, I believe, in 1993, which actually Dorian Yates, there's some information even on him in his particular second edition of Heavy Duty, which a lot of people call the New Heavy Duty. That's available as well. It's about 66 pages. Then there is Heavy Duty Journal. Now this is a really rare booklet as well, 66 pages long, and excuse my family. It's basically focuses on Mike Mentzer's pre-contest preparation for the 1979 Mr. Olympia competition. Everything from his diet, his actual training program, steroid program, it's all there, every detail, online at www.goldeneraBookham.com. Now this Mike Mensah Heavy Duty 2 is really, you can almost call it a thesis. It's a very long book, 170 pages, focusing on Mike's philosophy on bodybuilding and on life in general. It's a real thesis of Mike Mensah's brilliant mind. That's all I can really say. Really, if you're a fan of Mike Mensah, highly recommend it because it really delves into his philosophical views. It's fantastic. Also available on my website. And of course, many of his specialization courses. So he also came out with specialization courses such as chest and back, heavy duty arms, legs and shoulders. Of course, if these are lagging body parts, you would want to start incorporating the programs found in here if you're a heavy duty fan. So all of these books are available on my website now. Now, for those that want even more rare information, I do have that as well. And that particular information is even rarer, you could say. For example, as I mentioned earlier, Heavy Duty, the original publication that came out in the late 1970s, Mike Mentzer's A Logical Approach to Muscle Building Heavy Duty, which is very different to the republication of 1993, has more of Mike's original ideas, and actually you would almost say that the books are completely different, the programs are completely different too. Back then, Mike Mentzer's actually used more of a volume-like approach, and that evolved over time to be basically less and less frequent workouts. This information I will make available as well, extremely rare. You'll find some of these books online, I'm not exaggerating, for about $250 easily, and of course I will not charge that much. I have the books, believe it or not, in both English and German, so I'm going to actually make them available because many people don't know, that don't have the magazines. Mike Mensah was extremely popular in the Germanic-speaking countries, and therefore he was forced to translate the book into German. Most of his books, especially Heavy Duty and Heavy Duty Journal, are actually translated in German, and you can find them if you're a German fan for pretty reasonable prices, for about $30 each. But the original is not found, and I have it, so I'm going to make it available as well. I'm going to make all of this stuff available. I've scanned all of these for you over the Christmas break, and I attempt to do these as well towards the New Year break, so that all of this stuff will be available, including the original publication of Heavy Duty, as well as Heavy Duty for Women. Now, don't be turned off, especially if you're a guy, by this. A lot of people ask me, okay, I've made available, and they are aware of Mike Mentzer's specialization courses, but a lot of this stuff is rather advanced, I have to admit. If you're looking for an actual good beginner course and you're a heavy duty fan, then believe it or not, Heavy Duty for Women is actually a very, very good booklet because it actually has some beginner programs in it. As you can see, exercise description for beginners. In essence, really, Mike Mentzer's should have called this booklet heavy duty for beginners, because that's essentially what it is, right? It's an excellent book in that regard, and it goes well. If you're a beginner, I would highly recommend getting either heavy duty, the original booklet, or the more updated version, you could call it, or his more, it's not really updated, his more recent, I guess, or evolved thoughts. I mean, both books are brilliant, but as I said, there's very different approaches, because as Mike Mensah evolved his thinking, he had basically less frequent programs. Here it's a more high volume approach from the 1970s, late 1970s, early 1980s, and 10 years later his approach is even more radical, you could say. I would get these books. These are brilliant. And this beginner book that shows you kind of the execution of each of these programs. It's a great start for anyone doing heavy duty training. That booklet, Heavy Duty for Women. There's also his approach to nutrition, which is not really found in many of these books. This is another pretty good booklet. It's about 30 or 40 pages long from memory. Another rare material that you'll find soon on my website. I haven't actually uploaded these 5 yet. I've uploaded these 7 over the Christmas break, and I plan to do the rest, as I said, towards New Year's, when I have a little bit more time. But there's going to be this basic beginners course that's called Heavy Duty for Women, Heavy Duty Nutrition, as well as the original publications of Heavy Duty. I've got many other rare books from Mike Mensah that I may actually put in. This is his physical fitness and weight training program, where he actually collaborated with a medical doctor. Extremely rare material, and it's a very big book again, well over 100 pages, going through diet and training, etc. Yeah, I mean, just looking through the whole thing. I haven't read it in a while, but yeah, it's this is another, you could say, in-depth look at nutrition, right? If there are 2 nutrition books that Mike Mensah came out with, it's his booklet, Heavy Duty Nutrition, and this more, you could say, medical look at nutrition. Remember that Mike Mensah was training to be a medical practitioner. He was actually, I think, a medical practitioner, yeah. He was training in med school. So he collaborated later with an MD and came out with a fantastic nutrition book. It's rather thick, you know. It's not just a booklet, it's a proper book, which goes in depth into Mike Mentzer's nutritional principles. Again, these books will become available very, very soon, but these 7 are already available on my website, and I'll make the rest available soon. Yeah, finally, just want to say season's greetings to everybody. I hope you have a great year, and a great coming new year, and yeah, chat to you soon. Bye. Online training is now available, including my new program, Novice to Classic, a program geared towards beginners and novices looking at developing a classic physique, as well as Classic Cut, geared at those who wish to lose weight and gain muscle fast. Details available at www.goldeneraBooking.com. Need a bodybuilding poster for your gym or office? Then check out Iron Man Magazine archive.smugmug.com for the highest quality posters on the planet. Scroll through the galleries of all the legends, including greats such as Arnold, Frank Zane, Sergio Oliva, Serge Nubret, Tom Platz, and Larry Scott, and much, much more, and select your poster now. Your favorite YouTube channel, please visit teespring.com/stores/Golden Era Bookworm for merchandise, including t-shirts, hoodies, face masks, phone cases, and much, much more. Once again at teespring.com/stores/Golden Era Bookworm. Become a patron at www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. To take full advantage of my collaborations, use code GEB20 with NSPnutrition.com and VinceGironda.com, as well as code Bookworm12 at OSL.com for a discount at checkout.